Hello. All right. I'm going to show you, I'm going to attempt to do screen share. So everybody be praying that I get it right. So I'm going to show you how to have dogs greet in an appropriate way. Not all dogs like to, good. Okay. So I think this is working. Not all dogs, most dogs actually do not like to meet face to face. With other dogs on leash, it creates leash aggression because they're trapped and they're locked in and they're nervous. Creed loves other dogs, but he's nervous at first just because he's had some really bad experiences. So I'm working with my trainer, Christina, from Fusion Dog Training and Monument, who is awesome, and it's helped a ton. And I know his body language and know when he's good and when he's not. So I'm going to walk you through this video.
Thank you.
And the first thing that you'll see is that Beth and I are far apart from each other. This is Beth and Tatum, and that's me and Creed. So we're far apart. We're walking. We're going to cross paths, but we're far apart. And our dogs are both on the outside, so they feel safe and protected. What we're wanting to do is make sure that our dogs are not staring at each other with hard stares, that they're not like tense, leaning forward, body language. They're not in fear or aggression. And we want them to not be staring at each other. So watch as we start to walk. So Tatum is looking at Beth, which is exactly what you want. I've got Creed's focus on me. We're walking. Beth is pulling her Tatum's leash out because she's wanting to cut over and she's staring at Creed, and Creed tried it there too. So that's when we break their focus so they can't stare at each other. We're going to keep passing. Creed's trying to pee to mark which is hilarious. Mark his territory. So now he's like, wait, that's a dog, but he wasn't aggressive there. He was like, I want to play. So I knew he was getting there and doing okay, but I still don't want that behavior. So Tatum's doing a good job. She's looking over. Now I had Beth I came around Beth, and now we're going to turn and walk together. So at first, now Creed is staring. We want to break that. I don't want him doing that. Yep. So I kept telling him, leave it. And then he looked away. I should have treated him when he looked away. And then you'll see up here where Tatum recognizes she's starting to realize it's me, which is kind of funny, but Creed's looking away. Neither of them have hard stares. Their tails are up and happy. They're not at point and like at danger. Tatum realizes it's me. We keep walking. So now I want have Tatum face that way. And we're just going to get closer. Tatum's like, but wait, that's Mama Kim. Look at her tail. And Creed was able to sit. He's wagging his tail. He's looking away, which is what we want. He doesn't have that hard fixated stare. So now I'm just going to circle around them. He's going to try and pee some more. I should not have let his leash get that long because I wouldn't want him to charge over to Tatum, which he didn't do. I've moved him now onto the inside because he's comfortable. He's looking away. His tail's happy. He's not looking at her. He's checking out everything around him. Now we're going to let them greet. I'm down low at their area so we can break it up. I pull Creed off because he's trying to jump, and that's not okay. I'm getting him to focus on me. If he couldn't, I would back up and we wouldn't greet, but he was able to. He shook off his nerves there. Thank you so much. And we had these gals stop recording it. But then what happened is then the ladies left that were recording it, and then we just walked together. We didn't have them together. We just walked onto a trail. We were going up the mountains. Tatum was in front. The dogs were each doing their own thing. And before you know it, in the walk, Tatum was trying to initiate play with Creed, which was super cute because she doesn't really like to play with dogs a whole lot. She came from an experience where she was very overwhelmed with like 90 to 100 dogs in the house, and it was too much. So we're not overwhelming either of them, but then they wanted to, and then they were just walking together on the trail like besties that have always been in love with each other as best friends, just doop-de-doop walking along. Then it was super successful. If I had gotten out of the car and just brought them face to face, both dogs would have shut down. They could have gotten aggressive. They would have felt threatened, unsafe, and you can totally taint how your dog will interact with other dogs if you're forcing them to greet people and dogs on leash all the time. So take the time and do it right. Creed's energy level when a dog comes to my house is through the roof. He's got a lot of excitement, but anxiety around it as well, from past experiences. So I never let them just greet right away. I have them through 2 separate fences. So Creed's in the big yard. Whoever is here is in the puppy yard. They greet to the fence. They run back and forth in the fence. They're doing great. They're happy. And then after an hour or so, I let them be together. But that initial burst is so intense that it's just not healthy. You don't want them playing that way. So hope this helps. Shout with any questions, and we'll talk to you guys soon.